The extraordinary detail that the engineers put into it is just really, really wonderful to see. And then lastly, let's compare the before and after. You can go to slides. If you're not sure, the right side is the photograph. The left side is the simulation. What do you guys think? In the example of the Cornell box, I used essentially a photograph to test real-time computer graphics. And we continue to improve its capabilities. We added VXGI, and as a result of that, real-time computer graphics came awfully close to the image that was generated by iRay. Now that we have VXGI, we use the technology, the engineers use the technology to test against a controversial, iconic, seminal photograph that was taken in the 60s. Just incredibly fun. Now, one last mystery. I didn't even know about this particular mystery, and it turns out that we weren't the first ones there. That before Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon, there was somebody else there, and if not for the simulation, we wouldn't have discovered it. Curtis, if you could take me on it.
I knew it.
We are not alone. So, ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell. There were 4 things about Maxwell that are utterly groundbreaking. The first is 2 times the energy efficiency, 2 times the architectural efficiency. And because of the performance made possible by MFAA and also the chip itself, 2 times the performance which enables us to enjoy 4K. This is the first GPU that we have that connects directly to Oculus and other VR glasses in the future with VR Direct. Enable you to enjoy VR with your PC. All of that is going to be programmed and profiled and set up using GFE. And then lastly, the very first of its kind, a giant step forward for real-time computer graphics, technology that makes possible real-time global illumination, VXGI. Ladies and gentlemen, the first flagship of Maxwell. You want me to throw it?
Throw it.
It's a solid 13 pounds.
It's okay.
Throw it anyway.
GTX 980, the first Maxwell flagship GPU. We're so incredibly proud of this. This is really, really a giant step forward for us. Thanks, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Curtis, part of our content technology team. I have a feeling because of his work on this and the team's work on this, they might show up on Discovery Channel, Scientific America, who knows? GTX 980, your first question is, how much does it cost? 2,048 cores, the fastest GPU in the world, even without considering MFAA. With that consideration, boosted even further, 4 gigabytes of memory,
wow.
$549. The fastest GPU in the world. We do have one other, and this one is insane. We do have one other, and this one is insane. The GTX 970, $329.
I'm buying that one.
Utterly insane. When you compare these to GTX 680, all the millions of gamers with the GTX 680 class, you're now able to enjoy VXGI 4K displays,
I got pictures of it.
direct connection to
I figured
VR,
this was-
and of course, performance, energy efficiency that is 2x that of Kepler. Unbelievable, $329. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you. It is just incredibly exciting for us
I
to
am
launch
buying that one
Maxwell
for
this
sure.
way,
That's so
the first of its kind.
affordable.
I love what we've built together with all of you. We've created a culture. It is global one at that. People are passionate about gaming. Gaming technology has made such a great contribution to society. The technology that we built here, obviously, used by scientists all over the world to advance science. But not only that, of course, in addition to that, of course, for all of you to enjoy playing games how you like to enjoy. Maxwell is really a giant leap forward. It is the work of thousands of engineers. Thousands of engineers. It's almost hard to imagine such an endeavor. NVIDIA has 9,000 engineers. It takes us about 3 years to build each generation. So when you put that kind of number behind a project like this, you absolutely can take a giant leap forward. None of this is possible. None of this is possible without the incredible talent of the engineers at NVIDIA, the great dedication they have in building amazing things for all of you. And of course, without your encouragement, none of it would have been possible.